Hello YouTube, it's Nova Piper. Not too bad of a day out. Probably about 10 degrees. A little warmer. See, 10 degrees. Yeah. It's short sleeve weather band. 10 degrees. Now it's no wind and the sun's beaming back on the deck, so I really feel that radiation, but not too bad. Let's go to the shower. My hair. Sure that's falling out of my nose. There we go. Smoking 10 Russians today. One of my favorite tobaccos ever. I'm smoking it in my Dagner P2 blue collar poker. There's the camera. There we go. Just a little poker. He's a little gurgly guy. Yeah, it's good stuff. This is in a. I left this. It's the tobacco. I left it in the can it came in, the plastic lid can. It usually stays pretty fresh, but it's been in there so long it dried out. So I really wanted to smoke it. I didn't have time to rehydrate it, so it was dry. It was a little too dry. I think it would have broke apart if you worked it too much. So I just loaded a bowl and did I put my mouth over the bowl and exhaled through it. I remember Dad doing that with the pouches, and he'd put it in his hand and go like that. The old Amphora green, the green pouch, rich aroma. That's what he used to do with that. Stick a piece of apple in it sometimes. In this pouch. Give a shout out to the Bean Piper. He just did a giveaway, and everybody who entered apparently gets a bag of coffee. That's cool. Maybe some tobacco. That'd be really cool too. A little sample of some tobacco. So, congrats to him and his 100 plus milestone. And I don't enter contests. I think it was the first contest I ever entered. We don't do like VRs for subs and stuff. I don't know. Just can't be bothered. I want to talk about me. But he shares something. We share something in common, love for coffee. I think he's a little bit more, his love for coffee is definitely a little bit more than mine, but man, I love my coffee. Coffee and pipes. So I figured I'd do one. So that's, congrats to him. The Bean Piper, check him out. Always brewing coffee in strange contraptions. And, well, unique, we'll say. Strange would be if you're like brewing coffee in a gas tank from an old car. And, Yeah, it's just a little dry. Have to put the button in there, I guess. There's not much left. This stuff's been sitting around for quite a while. I got a couple of cans in there not opened. I've had for a while too. There'll be well over a year age on it by the time I open it. It's probably over a year now, probably, on one of them cans. Latakia doesn't age like doesn't cellar the same as Virginia does. Mellows out a little bit, and but I can see a difference in this here. I can see a difference in the taste of this, just being in an open can for well over 6 months probably since I opened that can. Well over 6 months, yeah. And yeah, I can taste a bit of a difference in it. It's only a small little pipe, little tiny bowl. Quick smoke. I might do a cob tomorrow. I haven't smoked my cob in a while. Tomorrow's Cob Tuesday. Cob Saturday in my world. Should have my hat on. Sun gets down. Trees will have leaves on them soon, so it'll be all shaded in back here. Yeah, this has got some kick to it, this tobacco. This was my, this was when I discovered my love of Latakia and I started to explore different English blends. I started off with, I went back into the pipe after a long break. And I dug my old pipes out. When I ordered some tobacco online, I got some aromatics, but I got some Frogmorton Cellar. It has a little bit of Latakia in it, so it's the first time I actually tasted Latakia, and I fell right in love with it. Somebody mentioned that too. I was in the forums, and they go, "Yeah, you're either going to hate it or you're going to love it." I absolutely adored it. So then I had to do everything Latakia, everything. I had to try all these different English blends, and for the most part I liked them, but there was quite a few I didn't like. And this one I bought because it said it had one of the highest amounts of Latakia in it. It's got some Cavendish in it too, I think, unflavored Cavendish. And now when I go back to the Frogmortons, they don't. Maybe because they've been sitting too long. I think Frogmorton has a light topping on it. It has a little bit of flavoring added to it, I believe. I don't know. They call it a crossover. I think the community labeled it a crossover, just being it's a tobacco that has a small amount of Latakia in it that makes it noticeable. And if you've never smoked English tobacco, it's quite unique. I don't mean English from the UK, but even regional tobaccos I found. I did a trade with some people in the UK, and I got some Condor. And I can't get that here. And man, that was unique. Condor. Ennerdale. It's unique in the UK. what I like about the pipe, right? There's so many different flavors. See, when I picked the pipe back up and I started smoking Latakia, it was so out of the ordinary for me. I was so used to the, aromatics more than anything. So that's all I was exposed to when I smoked the pipe, and that's all I got bought when I used to smoke it years ago. That's what my father smoked. See the old guy walking along the wharf smoking the pipe. That's what he's smoking, is an aromatic or a cherry. I don't like those. I tried the cherries and the licorices, and I didn't like them at all. I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know what the components were. I just said, oh, I like that, I don't like that. But come to find out, it's with aromatics, it's burley-based aromatics. A low amount of Cavendish. I don't like flavored Cavendish. Unflavored Cavendish is a little different. A lot more in here to flavor this tobacco than the Cavendish with all that Latakia. I like taking 10 Russians when I don't usually go places and smoke a pipe. Not a lot of my friends are into pipe smoking. Sometimes I'll go and sit on the waterfront and smoke a pipe, and everybody just moves away from you. Taboo, right? But I like to smoke this. It's really offensive too. Pretty powerful, but what I like about it, it's a slow smoke. It's a long smoke, so I can sit down for a good hour. I can load up a big bowl and sit somewhere for a good hour, have a coffee, and smoke a pipe and relax. I traveled up. Went to visit family in Toronto a couple summers ago, and I think I took this pipe and another one. And I took a can of Frogmorton Cellar with me. And they said, oh my God, that smells amazing. And I couldn't wait to smoke it. It was great. I'd have one in the morning with my coffee, and after supper, and they'd watch me just get caught up in the, everybody's sitting around having a conversation and drinks, and I'm just sitting there smoking my pipe, drinking coffee, not interacting with them. I'm just like, wow, it's like you're mesmerized. It's like, oh yeah. That's why I do it. Now when I smoke my pipe, I do videos. I really like this stuff. Alright. Smoking 10 Russians. Alright, well anyway guys, so I'll let you go. And thanks again to the Bean Piper and all you guys and gals out there. I'm going to finish this and we'll see you.